So here we are on Monday morning at Fall Creek Falls State Park. We're already packed up. I forgot to take a picture of our campsite last night, but tent was pretty much right in this area. We're gonna go out and take a hike this morning before hitting the road. There's a few waterfalls that we've been told are really nice, and we can't leave without actually going to see them. So we're gonna head over there, eat a little breakfast, and then get out on the hike. We're at the trail now. It was only a couple minutes drive down the road, but there's a little suspension bridge, it says, and then the overlooking the falls that are here. So I'm gonna put this on and then start the hike. Neither have I. What? I'm not stomping. I'm walking like right in the middle.
That's the rock by where we were before. Where that parking lot is. Right?
Yep.
So funny, look how nice the one is like.
I think this hike was worth it.
There's Cane Creek Falls.
Cane Creek Falls, yeah. It was quite the hike in coming down here. I was saying to Jess, I don't know how long that overlook's going to be there because it's getting very washed out. I would assume that little cable fence that they had set up on the edge at one point was tight and flat. Now I think the tree that it was attached to is falling over from all the runoff.
Looks like we came at a good time. I have a feeling that it probably gets busy.
That's all for that hike. It was very much worth it in the end. the view in that overlook was one that we haven't seen yet. It was really nice. We're gonna eat some breakfast now and get out on the road. I don't really remember. I think we're going caving next. We'll get packed up and I'll see you guys in a little bit. Going down into the clouds. So we're at the Diamond Caverns in Kentucky. Just got here. The entrance honestly caught us off guard. It's like right off the highway. So we're back on the road again. This specific cave we couldn't video in. It was a guided tour only. Jess and I were just talking about it, and we came to the conclusion that they probably don't let you go through by yourself because the cave is actually still forming. It's still a wet cave. So
it makes sense.
Yeah, and I mean, it was still good. It just kind of stinks that you couldn't go at your own pace. You had to go with the group and everything. But there was a lot to look at. There weren't any signs to tell you what is around you. It sort of was all given to you by the tour guide. So it was a different experience than the other one that we went to. But now we're on our way to Clifty Falls in Indiana. We're surprisingly only a half hour behind our schedule. So this is our second to last stop on the day. But I'll catch back up with you guys when we get there. Here we are at Clifty Falls in Indiana. We only have a little bit of time here. We've made up some time with the time zone difference from this morning, but we asked what the best trail for right now is and best overlook, and the park ranger gave us a little bit of insight. He said it's been raining a lot, so the tunnel falls on trail 5 are what he said to go check out, so that's where we are. Right. I mean, it's all dried up. It ain't been running down for a while. I mean, there's water falling. So there is technically a waterfall here. It's just not what I expected from a waterfall. And it's cool that was coming out of like flat rock. It concerns me that they put the fence up there, but they have no fence over here. So we went into the tunnel a little bit, and you can't see anything. We didn't bring a flashlight. We didn't realize this was a feature. So, I mean, we only went in a little bit, and it sort of opened up into a pocket. So that's it for Clifty Falls. I'm sure if we had more time to look around, we would have been able to explore a little more. It seems like there's a lot here. It's just we didn't really have time, so we needed to go to the closest thing so that we could get out of here and keep on schedule. It seems like the tunnel that we went through We could have made it all the way through the tunnel, but we didn't have lanterns or anything, so it was just pitch black about 20 or 30 yards in. So that's something to come back and see. So Clifty Falls is right near the entrance, but we just don't have time to run down and go see it. We unfortunately don't have too much to say about this one. I mean, I think we might have been in the wrong time of the season to get a nice flow coming down the tunnel falls, but I mean, it is what it is. You can't get the perfect photos every single time. It's a pretty big place, so if we had time to explore it, I think we would. But anyway, so we're on our way to Ohio for the night, and I'll catch you guys on the road if there's anything interesting, or just once we pull into the hotel. I've been driving for maybe 5 minutes now, and we've been next to this gate
against that, and then building a tight,
which seems to be
cohesive,
like an old army base of some sort, and conveniently it looks like it's going to end very soon. But it's just, we've been next to this road for the longest time, and it's just a straight road.
Right. And not only is it the place for plates, but
I think they turned it into a like wildlife preserve.
So that they
National Wildlife Refuge is what it is now.
All plates have to be facing.
But that was just the weirdest thing. Just this endless fence and road on the other side of the fence.